What's goody? What's goody? Welcome and welcome back to Dawn Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. Now, let's get into this timeless message. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit, what's the message? And please make sure you take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This could be past, present, or future information for you. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. All right, so we have financial and material changes in reverse. That's good. That's good. Okay, new beginning. Okay. Let's clock that T. So, there's some sort of new beginning on the horizon. You know, if you haven't embarked on this new beginning yet, everybody's in different seasons while watching. This is why the reading is timeless. Okay. You've had to be patient for this. For a lot of you. Okay. Rejoice in celebration in reverse. Yeah. A lot of you guys, you've had a lot of people who tried to prey on your downfall here. Partnerships and alliances in reverse. People who turn their back on you. A lot of people who just betrayed you. Okay. In some cases, people could have celebrated your demise. All right. Finding out that there were a lot more people, snakes in your grass than what you thought or even realized you had. Okay. Well, this taught you a lot of lessons, right? You've gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom, right, to apply to your life. Because of course, you know, as we're living and breathing and kicking it with life, which if you would like any coaching, Kicking It With Life, that is the coaching program that I run. Okay, so if you would like to get one-on-one coaching sessions, I am a certified spiritual life coach. Okay, if you want to book a personal reading, that link is in the description box too. If you want to also check out our Capricorn / Chosen One YouTube channel, Billy Ghost Prophetic Vessel, that link is in the description box too. Okay, all right, so we have rest and rejuvenation here. Ooh, man, we have discontent and boredom in revival. Now, God, talk sexy to me. Okay? Because, you know, I do readings for the collective a lot. And the collective's been going through some very dark times. Hey, well, we are in Libra season. This is being recorded in Libra season 2024. Okay, for those that might be watching this days, weeks, years, decades from now. So it looks like for the people who have been dealing with injustices, honey, if you're not in the season of rest, you about to be, okay? Yeah, you won't be feeling discontent and boredom, right? You know, you stood on your spiritual ground here, right? You could have had some difficulties at first, right? Standing your ground. But then it's like you learned, or you're in the process of, okay? Sacrifices in reverse. No more sacrifices. Woo! Or as many that you have had to make. That's, baby. That's dope. Authority in reverse. Yeah. So, here we go with the spiritual union in reverse. A lot of you guys, you were rather platonic or romantic. You were dealing with a friend, family member, lover, you know, or somebody connected to your lover or friend, whatever the case may be, or family member. Again, it still doesn't make it right. Or this could be you. Flip energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. It's like somebody was dealing with someone who was very controlling, very manipulative. Okay. You know, you could have been dealing with this in your work settings. In some cases, right? You know, that work family vibe. You can't really trust that with every job, right? They'll say that to have and save a good face, but that's about it, right? So let's see. Fulfillment of wishes. Okay. In reverse. So, you know, for a lot of you guys, you went through situations and circumstances that they were unfulfilling, and this landed right in between the Emperor in reverse, which is authority in reverse, and sacrifice in reverse. It's like those that haven't even put in and made the necessary sacrifices to even reap the seeds that either you're about to reap or have already reaped, right? It's like, and we keep getting this energy too. It's like somebody trying to live off of you, right? Like, or use your work, or just take advantage of all the hard work that you've put in whatever capacity, and claim it as their own, or just live off of you. And listen, yes, there are people where God does have in certain predicaments, and they either serving out their karmic debt, it's a part of their karmic contract, you know, and God will let you know, like, hey, no, this is a person I want to take care of through you. So go ahead. But then there are other people where God is like, no, I purposely have them in going through this because they've been a tyrant. They've been this, that, and the third. And so, you know, if you were dealing with financial difficulties because your job wasn't compensating you enough, or they were doing some stuff behind your back, you know, or people were trying to take your money, whether that was spiritually or physically, whether that was a family member, a friend, or you trying to do this to somebody, they finna be in the same predicament that they wanted you in, if not worse. Okay? Yeah. Well, look at that. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, they could have tried to like play on your solar plexus where your confidence is, okay? Patience and planning. Yeah, so it wasn't very they didn't do a good planning on trying to destroy this, right? Because if somebody's trying to destroy your confidence, right, it's like they want you to give up on what you're doing. And in this case, if somebody was trying to copy your work or just live off of you in one way, shape, or another, and they're able-bodied, like there was nothing really wrong with them, they could also create, or they can also do, you know, they didn't really have anything that was out of their control going on with them, right? They just the type that they just want to do the same thing, just a different day, in whatever capacity, or this is you. Flip the energies as you see fit. It's like they didn't think this through, right? To try to take out your confidence, because if they was able to do that, you wouldn't have kept going. You wouldn't have kept going. And and keep going is exactly what you needed to do, you know, whether this is past, present, or future information for you. It's like somebody trying to get you to quit, or get you to stop, or make you feel less than, so that you would relinquish your gifts, or, you know, or let them have, you know, let's say you developed a program there and they need you to run it because nobody else is you except you, or they want the program you created, but they don't want you, type of thing, you know, but they need you in order to run the program. So they lowball you, they bully you, they da-da-da-da-da-da, right? You know, or no, that's not fair, that's not right, right? You know, so it's kind of given like people who may have had at the time maybe like some sort of advantage over you, whether that was finances, whether that was somebody being a manager or a boss in a certain position, or, you know, a family member, you know, maybe you were staying at their house or a friend's house or something like that. Somebody could have, and again, this doesn't make it right, because we are supposed to do unto others as we would them to do unto us, right? However, it looks like somebody, they didn't know everything that they wanted for you is going to be happening for them. Okay, because they tried to get you to quit. They tried to get you to stop in whatever capacity so that they could have free reign to your work, instead of, like, you know, coming up with something for themselves, or developing something themselves, you know, or doing the healing work to clear those curses so that their divine inheritance can come in themselves. Like, it's like somebody was so power hungry. Yeah. Now they ain't got no power. Right? And in other cases, this energy was so draining to you. You know, it could have been hard for you to see who this was because maybe they were really close in your camp. Okay? Hard for you to navigate your intuition with this situation. You see, base chakra in reverse. This energy was trying to, like, just make you unstable in any way, shape, or form that they could, so that you would want to give up, or so you would want to relinquish, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Because if you're not doing well, you can't take that position. If you're not alive, you can't do whatever that thing is, or you can't have that non-binary, or that man or that woman. You get what I'm saying? This is how somebody was thinking, because they wanted, we was getting this energy the other day. Somebody wanted your position. Somebody wanted everything that you worked hard for without putting in any type of thing for themselves. Right? So it's like they thought they was going to be able to make some shit shake when it comes to playing the hand of God in your life, whether this is what they were saying or not. Well, we got a material harvest here. We got a material harvest here. I'm trying to, sorry for the glare, but I like this. Okay? It's like your enemies watching. Yeah, and it's like moving on in reverse. This energy don't want you to move on. They don't want you to move forward, because it's like they don't. But again, this energy is not God, but they trying to play like they God in your life. Oh, I don't want them to get that, so nope. Did you even think about what God may want for them? Or you just don't care? Okay, all right. So, and this is why karma finna eat them alive. Okay? Like, this is why karma finna eat them alive. Final messages. So we have silence here. So, you know, if you can, try to be in, you know, silence so you can meditate, you know, but also move in silence. Okay? Everybody doesn't need to know what you're doing at this time. Okay? Yep. This is confirmation. So, like, for example, because this is the overall energy for this entire reading here. When this material harvest comes in for you, if it hasn't already, it's like, still work your job for the next 6 months to a year if you can. Oh, where'd you get this? Oh, I just got some more hours at work. You know, sniff, sniff, cough, cough. Right? If you win the lottery, no, I just got some more hours at work. Or God lets your platforms take off and certain people don't know about that. Oh, I just got some more hours at work. I got a bonus, right? You know, buy you a few things, nice things, right? But it's like, you know, I don't want to say live like you poor, but around certain people, you definitely gonna have to like keep it on the real low. Like, you better lay low. Okay? Because it's like living in what people may think is a hole in the wall on the outside, but on the inside it's like 7 stories tall. It got 7 bedrooms, right? It got 7 different floors. It has a pool. It has a theater. It has a bunker. It has anything you could think of, a play floor. Okay? It got everything. So, bitch, everything. Okay? So, y'all gonna have to be mindful of how you move. Okay? If you haven't already, sexuality, ooh, y'all not gonna like this one. So when it comes to having intercourse, okay? When it comes to having intercourse, honey, you, my dear, of course you make your own decisions, but a lot of you guys, you have a divine womb. And I had to learn this too, by the way. You just can't give that womb to anybody. So you know, I don't want to tell you you can't have sex, but that's exactly what this is. Until you get with your like your life partner or partners, you know, whatever you are, monogamy, poly. Okay. Because it's everything about sex that I'm learning. Not just all the physical that they teach us in ed, right? Sex ed. The spiritualness, the spiritual sacred sexuality. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know, and I kind of dislike to say it. That includes toys too, y'all. Now, if you feel like you know, I would say a toy would be your next best bet. If you just feel like you can't hold it, you feel me? That's a better option than a person. You know, just make sure you say you cancel out any, you know, contracts, you know, so no other energy around will try to take your energy, because you know your semen, that is like has your power associated with that. So you don't want to just no, not if you don't have to, but if you really trust the person and you feel like this don't end all be all, you feel like this the one or two, whatever the case may be, there's consent and so on and so forth. Hey, do your thing, okay? Do your thing, okay? Yep. Act. Okay. Grace. Okay, so it's like go ahead on and do. So some of you guys, you might be able to. Okay, so this kind of sounded like a pep talk. So after this, you're gonna be able to do something. You're gonna be able to act. So it's like, okay, it's like guys like, okay, let me give him this pep talk, and then so like a set of instructions and directions. God's grace. Okay. Anything else? Because we already over. That's how I feel. Miracles. Okay, you want this upside right or right side up? Okay. Keep nurturing yourself. Okay. For a lot of you, this miracle hasn't came yet. Oh, but it's about to. For some of you guys, you're already in the miracle, and congratulations. For others of you, you're on the brink of it, okay? So it's kind of like start preparing, start acting, start preparing. Because like, okay, so it's like, okay, so then you go to sleep and then the next night, the next day, you know, your platforms take off and now you have the funds to go do whatever you need to do, or whatever you've been working on, or your job actually does give you bonus, or you win the lottery, hell, you know, or you find out you have some sort of inheritance. It's like not just taking the money, but taking the wisdom of that this path has shown you, right? You know what to do with it, how to manage it, right? You know what places to go, not go, and certain, you know, how to, you know, maneuver. It's like, thank you, applying all of the training and skill sets that you have been acquiring over time, right? Have fun, but be mindful, okay? So, hey, this was a good message. Well, thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions.